Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode, we're going to be playing around with the tune and we'll take it for a drive. Alright guys, I'm going to need to put some more water into this expansion tank here because I didn't have enough in here last time and it sucked the air in. But I need to go get the laptop out of the Skyline, bring the Skyline through, get the Mazda out, and then this is able to get out. Alright, so I've just moved the cars around, put the laptop in the car now. So I'll play around with that, take some fuel out of positive manifold. So yeah, hopefully it's not too rich. Alright, so I was playing around in this area. It's in the positive. Just push 0. Yeah, there's a really sharp increase, like 14 to 12.5. So smooth that area out. Graph looks a bit smoother now, which is good. So yeah, we'll get it started up, warmed up, and we'll go out for a drive, see how it is through that transition into positive pressure, and we'll go from there. I just checked on ECU flash. It's my old tune, and you can see right in this corner it's about 12. We go back to the Heltec, we're like 11s, but we've got a lot more boost. That might be a bit too much. So, yeah, to see how this drives, pretty much up to 10.5 psi. So it might take a little while because there will have to be some corrections in the base map because I've changed targets. So yeah, well, hopefully we'll get a bit of a drive in and we'll be able to implement those corrections into the fuel table. That's really bad. We're gonna go check that out. I just saw something. Ugh. Whoop. So I was looking at the power steering and then I saw something smoking over here. The internal gate is just flapping around. So we'll get that back on. Mustn't have done it up tight. Alright, that's back on and tight. Start it up again. Alright, just pop the cap off before I started it. Definitely air getting in, but from where? Do you reckon it's the O-ring? There. Alright, just put another O-ring on that fitting there. And see how we go. There's the O-ring again. Let it warm up. Take it out for a drive. Look at that, power steering. I'm glad I fixed the power steering. That bloody O-ring. So I'm in third gear. Sorry about the wind noise if there is any. But I just want to listen to it. I do have the strongest spring in the bottom wastegate, and that wastegate is now actually back on, so must have had some issues there. That would have to happen last episode. I drove it with Marley. Wondering why the boost is coming on pretty slow with the GT35. Let's try this hill that it always struggles with. Still does it. I still think it's because of the length of the pipe. Yeah, harmonics and whatever you call it. Anyway, let's check out this fueling. Second gear. Struggle. This is really annoying. Just doesn't have the torque. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm going to go back to the stock manifold, get the rumble back, go back to the internal gate on the TD05, so we shorten all the piping, and see how we go with that. Because a petrol normal Yaris is quicker. Mine just makes noises. Stupid noises. not even that quick to come up onto boost. I really do think that pipe has a lot to do with this. There's air just moving all around in there. So I'll have to change the up pipe from the back of the TD05. I'll make it a bell mouth. So we'll have that internal gate working again. I'm going to work out a bracket for the internal gate. And I've got to block off that up pipe as well. We'll have the stock manifold and the up pipe back on. The up pipe is punched out, so the cat's gone. I have to plug up the EGT sensor. Yeah, a bit annoying. Just going to tuck the manifold back up, which is good. Still got to put my oil cooler lines through, so that's going to affect that. At least I haven't done it yet. And that's annoying. Boop. Ooh. Alright, let's gonna head back and have a chat. Alright, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to the stock manifold. And then if I want to upgrade, I can just get something off the shelf. Yeah, I just think that I can't fit a wastegate in there with the setup that I got up high with the flex joint. Because you need that flex joint. Yeah, I really do think it's just that long wastegate pipe, dump, up pipe, whatever you want to call it. It's just creating turbulent air. It's making the TD05 not spool properly and getting compressor surge from the TDF GT35. Sorry. So yeah, exhaust system off. Stuck one back on, and I've got to work out a bracket for the internal wastegate, and I've got to find the TD05's internal wastegate. I can probably use one of these guys, which they are 7s, I believe they're stock ones. So that means we could go up to 14, I guess, because you double the spring rate, don't you? Anywho, if you enjoyed this episode, if you enjoyed the sounds that it made, which going nowhere, hit the like button. And if you enjoyed the content, keep watching up here, and I'll catch you next episode when we start tearing this apart again. Bye.